Hi, sweet Pisces. This is going to be your reading for the 17th through the 23rd of December, seeing what the full moon in Gemini in a few days is bringing in for you guys. It's good primarily for Sun, rising moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Pisces in tropical astrology. However, it could resonate anywhere where you have Pisces in your tropical natal chart, so keep an open mind about that. Could resonate with quite a few of you. It is, however, a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it might not hit it for everybody. If this doesn't resonate with you, Pisces, try watching readings on this channel for any other part of your natal chart. You can find messages that you need there in other parts of your chart in those readings instead, or just check back next week. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, Pisces, the link to my website is in the description below this video and all of my YouTube videos. And if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma Chandra Pisces, my sweet Pisces. Pisces, this was kind of a badass reading. I can see that very recently some of you may have been forced into some kind of transition that you were not expecting, but it is ultimately leading you in a good direction. And I see that you're going to be really strong and you're not going to sleep through this week. The next 7 days seem powerful and interesting. What came out of the life coaching oracle deck for you? First card that came out is 45, career transition. Your soul is yearning for a career aligned with your passion and purpose. So this week you will be thinking about maybe changing careers or adding something new in career, doing something different. Your soul is yearning for something that's more aligned with your passion and your true purpose in life. I also have number 40, visionary. You're learning to synthesize all of your creative ideas into action. I love this for you. Pisces being ruled by Neptune, which is a giant gas planet that teaches us to dream big and allow our imaginations to soar. You are very visionary people. You also teach us that glamour is an illusion and to be mindful of not making your big dreams come true. A pitfall for Pisces and for all of us actually is to live in a fantasy. But when you find a Pisces that can get grounded and get going and get working, they will turn their fantasies into dreams that can become reality. Right now, you are the grand visionary, and you're in a process of learning how to synthesize all these creative ideas you have into action. Y'all can be the Knight of Pentacles just like an earth sign. You really can. I've seen some very hardworking, dreamy, amazing Pisces. This is the energy you're in. But we also have fear here, 37. Your fears may be keeping you from moving forward into a life that you deserve. And I also have Dark Night of the Soul at the bottom of the deck, healing with nature. Some of you need to spend time outside in nature. I see that under here too. Others of you already do this quite a bit. It'll help you stay grounded. Healing with nature will help you go through some difficult times. With fear and Dark Night of the Soul, you're in the midst of a spiritual awakening. A Dark Night of the Soul isn't always overwhelming, hard, or difficult. You may be doing some shadow work surrounding fear, but ultimately it will help you move forward. They wanted me to use the Kim Kranz Wild Unknown Oracle deck as well, which really cuts right to the chase and shows me the spirits that you're embodying this week or that perhaps are around you and supporting you. And I have Horse and Lion in the upright. Oh my God, you guys. These are two of my favorite cards. This is very earthy energy, and Lion is Leo and fire energy. Some of you have Earth and maybe Leo in your chart somewhere, or perhaps around you. The horse will not give up. It represents a lot of forward momentum. Some of you may be traveling quite a bit this week as well. I see you in a place of transition and probably worried about money and making a smart choice moving forward. This seems to be a career reading for sure, or life path reading. You definitely have a lot of drive and stamina. You will not be quitting anytime soon. I love Lion. It's such a regal, auspicious energy. When Lion comes out, it's reminding you that you are meant to be a leader. People will look up to you and admire you at this time. Leo energy teaches us to have strength of character. It's a very diplomatic, proud, strong energy. Sometimes Lion people can come off as intimidating, but only in the reverse. In the upright, people may come to you this week and see you. This is what you're going to show the world this week, that you have strength of character. You may initially come off as intimidating because you may be somewhat stoic this week, but Lion, I mean, he's at the top of the food chain. It's a little intimidating to be around someone in Lion energy, but otherwise approachable, strong and approachable at this time, and very hardworking. I love this, and I feel a lot of pride coming off of you as well. They wanted me to see if you had any activations this week in your human design energy. If you don't know about human design, it's a rather complicated system that combines several systems of divination all into one. I am a fan and an advocate of human design, and they don't ask me to use this deck very often. They asked me to use it more for private readings, but they wanted me to use it for you. And I was like, okay, cool. You have an activation of the Cross of Endeavor, which is an incarnation cross or destiny. So you will be focused on your life destiny. I love this. That's very cool. So an activation in your spleen center, also in your heart center and in your identity center as well. And also the channel of power, which activates gates 34 and 57 inside of your body. I love that. I love this for you. So with the incarnation cross coming out, it's activating gates 48, 21, 53, and 54 in your body. These are gates of depth, control, beginnings, and drive. If you are in the Cross of Endeavor or you come across a person with this cross, be aware that themes of entrepreneurship, work, resourcefulness, and an anti-establishment attitude may arise this week. You may be feeling quite the individual. Because the Cross of Endeavor came out for you, it is in regard to your destiny, Pisces. You have an opportunity to really take control of your life right now. Clearly, you're focusing on carving a new path for yourself. You will feel very resourceful. You will leave no stone unturned for resources this week. If you aren't already an entrepreneur, you will be considering it, and you will want to go against the grain with that anti-establishment. Some of you will be feeling very political this week as well, wanting to speak out, speak against establishment in ways that are not serving the greater good. A lot of tribal circuits here. You're going to be feeling very deep, very in control, very driven like horse, and focused on new beginnings. I love the channel of power coming out for you guys. This is where you'll be very focused on yourself and a strong focus on individualism and also a need for survival. There will be fear this week surrounding your resources, but your survival instincts will definitely be kicking in this week. You'll also be feeling a strong sense of self-empowerment. So whatever you've been going through, because I have the wheel and the tower here, I have the wheel twice in the tower. Things have really changed for you recently, but it's putting you in this place where you're being driven, even forced for some of you possibly, to focus on how to be resourceful, how to be a true individual, how to rely on your own personal power and drive the way horse was, how to be strong in difficult situations, not be afraid to go against the grain, and be a true individual. Work for yourself even. Despite fear of survival, I'm like, oh my God, we're done. That's badass and really deep and really cool. So often I feel like this is energy coming towards you. This week, Pisces, I feel like this reading is very, very much about you and just you. I strongly feel, because of the oracle cards, that this is a life path and career reading. So that's what you guys got this week. The reason for the reading is the Wheel of Fortune. Luck and fate are on your side. You're trying to go with the flow, but there's a lot changing in the next 7 days. Sometimes you'll feel like you're on top of the wheel, and sometimes you'll feel like you're between the wheel and the road. It's a really good time to break cycles and think about if your karma is leading you towards your dharma and your destiny. I think you are focused on that, and that makes me proud of you. The way you're feeling, or someone around you is feeling, is the Nine of Swords. There is worry and stress. You're seeing yourself as the hangman and strength. You got double lions. Like the lion's gate. It's like two strong lions are protecting your, like the driveway to your soul. You have a lot of strength right now. Your advice or what you need to know is the Four of Pentacles, and the final outcome is the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of choices. That's your energy. Nobody does the Seven of Cups better than Pisces. Lots of options in front of you, and you're looking for the right one. You will choose wisely. Here's the Ace of Swords. You are on the right path. So the reason for the reading is the wheel, fate and destiny. You're very aware of time and the way your life is playing out right now. When I clarified the wheel, I got death, the Tower, and the Seven of Wands. Wow. This is about an ending. An ending that might have been a long time coming, but you were not aware of it, because with the Tower here, it might have been a shock. And the Seven of Wands, I feel like this is a transformation that was sort of thrust upon you and will be this week, that will bring about the rising phoenix within you and rapid transformation. You were not prepared. You were not prepared for this. You were not. You are not. I can see that because you're the Nine of Swords. This is a bloody nightmare. You do have fear and stress. I did get Dark Night of the Soul and fear. You know, tarot and oracle cards are dramatic. It may or may not be that difficult for you, but you seem chained in your head right now. You are very worried. And I clarified this and I said, okay, what is the worry for my sweet Pisces? Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. This is about money and resources. For as emotional and dreamy as you are definitely focused on the pentacle realm right now, which is about health, time, money, things happening in the 3D. This is about a payout or needing equal give and take, needing enough to get your bills paid. You may need help. You may have been asked to give help to someone else. Now, this could be someone around you that suddenly loses out on something and they may want you to help them. But I feel like this is you. You're hanging in there with the Nine of Wands, 2 nines, so almost to a completion. You are going through a transcendence, but it is a difficult one. Life is a battlefield right now. You are hanging in there. You're like, I'm gonna make it back to base camp. I really am. Four of Pentacles, being very careful with money and resources right now. You're stressed. Maybe it's like, oh my God, the holidays are coming up, or I have to invest in something. This is sudden. There's a sudden ending or a sudden shift or a sudden change. It's meant to happen with the wheel. It's part of your destiny, but you're not sure you can afford this at this time, maybe. Worried about the resources, but you see yourself as the hangman in strength. I feel like, despite the stress here for you, Pisces, and the change, you're going to be really strong and you're going to surrender to things that you know you can't control. You're just going to see things from a different point of view. You see yourself as the hangman, and that is your card. This is a situation that may make you uncomfortable, but nobody does the hangman like you because it's your card. That's you, and you will be strong. It will take you strength, and there's not a lot you can do. And I also think that you're seeing something from a different point of view because of what's happening right now and what you're dealing with during this full moon energy coming in. It takes strength to face it, but check it out, you guys. Here's what's underneath the way you see yourself. The Knight of Cups, also your energy, the Magician, and the Ace of Wands. Pisces, whatever is happening here for you, it's giving you the opportunity to be very creative and very visionary. The Knight of Cups is very charming and sees all the beauty in the world. This is an emotionally visionary knight. Loves the honeymoon phase of something as well. It's like you're being given a chance because of what's happening right now to actually discover your personal power and gather your resources, make a plan the way the Magician does, and be the single catalyst for change and manifest a creative new opportunity that's exciting with a lot of growth potential. That's cool. And I think that you're at a beginning phase. You may feel a little hung up, but you may be seeing this week from a different point of view. Wait a minute, I have an opportunity to be my true self in this situation. Here's your advice or what you need to know. The Four of Pentacles. I have the Four of Pentacles here twice. So it's very important to be careful with your finances and your resources. Make sure you let go of anything that you do not need. Watch out for a scarcity mindset or being a miser. Definitely don't hang on to things from the past. But I love it in this deck. He's like holding up the world. He has the strength to do this. You may have to be very careful with money at this time. I clarified this quite a bit. Clarifying this is the Seven of Pentacles, strength. Again, you've got strength 3 times. Some of you seriously have Leo somewhere in your chart. If you do look it up, it's activating. You may have Leo in your 6th house, or maybe like your North Node, part of Fortune, your MC, something like that. And the Four of Wands. You guys may be waiting until summer of next year to possibly move or find a different place to work. This is stability. You do have stability. You will just need to be strong during this time. And you may feel like you're kind of watching the grass grow. You may need to wait for a return on an investment of some kind. You may struggle to invest in something right now because it's worrying you. It's moving you towards a good opportunity. I clarified the Four of Wands, and I have the Sun, the Star, and the Three of Wands. You need to know, Pisces, that you are going to experience optimism and renewal and be very focused on the future. Spirit saying, have faith, have hope, stay optimistic, think about the future, what dreams may come. There is growth potential on the horizon. The Star is where we come into alignment with our own soul. And here's that anti-establishment with Aquarius here, breaking glass ceilings, being different, thinking outside the box. Just be strong. Just be strong and be careful with your resources. Your final outcome is the Seven of Cups. It would appear that you are looking for something, or someone is looking for you. Something is looking for you. And when they find you, they're going to think that you're it and you're the star. If you've put yourself out there to find a new job or something, they'll pick you. They may pick you, but you're going to have to wait. Or you are trying to make a choice right now, looking in all of your cups. It's a little overwhelming. Try not to live in a fantasy, but I think it's time to see that whatever you're going through, Pisces, it was meant to happen because the wheel is here, and it's giving you an opportunity to push through fears and discover your own vision and empower yourself and carve a new path. Let go of the old establishment and carve a new path towards a new establishment. Don't give up. Despite the fear, your survival instincts will kick in. Clarifying, this is the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. This may be about work. You will keep yourself busy. I think you feel like right now that you just have to go with the flow and accept this slow energy of the Six of Swords. You are in a place of transition. You will keep yourself busy. You will be looking at details. You may be doing some research this week for something, looking for something, that right job, right relationship, right place to live. And this may be advice that you need to give someone else if they are coming towards you. This person will be okay if it's a person coming towards you. I'm not always a fan of the wheel because it often means an indeterminate amount of time, but I have the Six of Swords here, and swords are fast. So I think in 6 days to 6 weeks, you will find this thing that you're looking for, because we have the Ace of Swords. You will have a breakthrough. Keep yourself busy right now. It looks like it's about what you do for work. You may also be working on something, mastering a skill at this time. The Eight of Pentacles can be work, study, an apprenticeship, working on something. Some of you look like you're sewing or cooking, maybe. Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords, but the Sun. Okay, you're on the right path. You have a lacking mindset right now. You're kind of breaking even financially, maybe feeling a little worried, left out in the cold, spending a lot of time alone as the Hermit. We have Virgo here, Four of Wands. There is stability. There is some stress here with the Four of Swords. Lots of fours. I can see that stability is very important to you right now, and the foundation, but the Sun. The Sun, you are moving towards optimism and positivity. I also have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You have good family connections right now as well. The Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands. You may be looking back at the past at a time when you were very successful. You may live near or close to family now. You like being close to them. You may have had success in the past, so you want to stay close to home. I just heard stay in my zip code. You'll make the choice that's right for you, Pisces. I do see the Chariot down here. It may involve travel, or even, well, I don't have the World, but I do have the Star. You could potentially relocate for work or where you live. Yeah. Just keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. Face your fears and get in touch with your grand visions. You're meant to be doing something with your life that is in alignment with your passion and your purpose. Fear is not an illegitimate emotion. You do have to go through it. But if you do, you will have an awakening and you'll move towards a life that you deserve with strength, with power, with purpose. Yes, I liked this reading for you. It almost felt like a personal reading. I hope it resonates with a lot of you and I hope it helps. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally, Pisces. The link to my website is down in the description below this video. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Pisces. Bye. I love you guys. Take care and I'll see you next time.